Okay, today we're going to be making a cranberry biscotti. Right over here I have some eggs, I have some sugar, I like liquid sugar, and over here I have some baking powder, I have some fresh cranberries, dried, and then over here I have all-purpose baking flour. I had some salt to go with it, a little bit of that, which I will use with my little spoon, and some vanilla. What to do next is I am actually going to beat the 2 eggs into my mixer, and I think we have got it to where we want it, exactly like this. Then you are going to stop your machine very slowly. Oh, thank goodness of that noise. So what we do next is just slowly, you're going to tap that off and get this out like that, and then you're going to take your equipment. This you do not need anymore. What you're going to do is you are going to, with this, you're going to fold in the flour in there. It's going to be very messy, but just take your time. So you blend it completely in. Make sure that it all mixes up. And you have a beautiful mixture there that now you can see coming up. And what you do next is you add in your cranberries. Seems like a lot of cranberries, but now I'm gonna turn on my oven to 350 or 180 degrees, and I'm going to have my lights on just to see what's going on. Now that the oven is going on, what I'm going to do next is I am going to oil our baking sheet. And exactly what the easy way to do, I always use sunflower oil, which is not that much. I just take a little bit with my brush and I make sure that it's not much, and I just play it like that. This way I'm assuring that there is not much of it. So, well, now that we have oiled our sheet, what we're going to do is we're simply going to put our biscotti on the sheet where we had oiled it before. And gonna make a very long, sort of like loaf, because after that we're going to cut it again. So don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. It's fun sometimes cooking in the kitchen. And you want to make sure that you scrape all of it from the bowl, because whatever is left out there, it's still some very, very good stuff. So this is what you do, and from here you try to make it into a loaf. You make a form of a loaf with this, your biscotti, because when you're going to cut it, you want it to look as fabulous as it could ever look, because for Christmas people love cranberries, and imagine for that in the morning. It's so much original, much better than, you know, having something that your best friend can do for you. So with that, we are now done. What I'm going to do next is we are going to take the biscotti and put it in the hot oven. Here we go. And we will check it later. And then with the light, it doesn't show that much right now, but later on we'll be seeing what exactly is baking. Now it's been about 20 minutes, and then we're going to go and check how our biscotti is doing. See, now our biscotti comes out, it's nice and golden brown. And then to cool it off for 10 minutes. We're going to take a cutting knife and a bread knife and just cut it. And you want to cut this bias on this, this way so that your biscottis become long, and you can cut them to whatever or how big you want them to be. Now we're going to bake that for the next 10 minutes and then switch sides and then bake it for another 10 minutes. So easy, so delicious, and I tell you what, your friends will all be in love with you to give them this little nice number for a holiday. And you see how very, very easy it is to do this. You take it back into your oven, and this time your oven was still hot, so you're going to return back your oven to 300, and then you're going to have your lights on, and then you're going to have it going for 10 minutes. At 10 minutes, after 10 minutes when it's done, you will take it out of the oven and then switch the sides to make sure that every side gets cooked. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to get some chocolate, because I'm going to do this at the ends with the chocolates, or the bottom part of them with the chocolates, just to make it a little bit more nice. We're going to let the biscotti cool off for another 10 minutes. From here we're going to take about 35% of cream, creme fraiche or whipping cream, and I'm going to take your cream and open it up, and you're going to mix it with the chocolate. And the chocolate, it is, what kind of chocolate is this one?
70%.
Yeah, that's 70% chocolate. So you just need just a little bit like that, and then you're going to put this in your microwave. Put that for a minute. So we see, and then from that point we will be dipping the chocolate, the biscotti into that. So the next thing that we're going to need is a tray with parchment paper that I will take a minute to prepare right now. Now we get the chocolate from our microwave, and voila, look how pretty that looks. And with this you could just jiggle it like that. That's wonderful. So you will need a plate. You pour your chocolate right there, and now we begin the dipping game. We dip the sides. And voila. This is how easy as a cake, you know, it is to make. I think now it will be time for us to have a little bit of a taste of it and see exactly what we have. Very, very good. This is yummy.